What is going on, everybody? How y'all doing today? You already know what it is. It's your boy Shaka. And I just had to give y'all a little update video because it's almost a damn year that y'all seen anything about this car. So, might as well. So to give you guys a little update on this project here, you guys, if you follow the channel, you actually follow this build. We got this a while back in November last year. This is my cousin's car, Alex. It's a 1994 Honda Civic EX that we're putting back together to, run a B series in here. The problem that we were having is that he didn't have everything to actually get the car completed, you know what I'm saying? So we had to go about and actually buying stuff and whatnot or whatever, trying to figure it all out. I'm new to B series stuff, don't really know much about it. I know a little bit about B series stuff, not too much. And then EGs in general, I don't know jack crap. So there's a lot of stuff that I had to learn as well as teaching him. So before I even start showing or saying anything, I want to give you guys all the videos that we had over the past year on this build. So here you guys go, check that out. We out here in Hazleton Junkyard. You already know this crazy as a mess to come look for EGs because there was only 3 of them, and the Allentown, Pennsburg, and Hazleton, Harry's U Pullet. And we finally found one that actually has everything that we needed so far. So right now we are taking off the lines, the hard lines that go to the master cylinder. Taking the prop valve because we do not have this. And we're taking the 2 front lines for the for the front brakes. So he's on that side, taking that apart right now. I'm over here just taking out all the lines that I need. And we need this clutch line that's down here. Thank God that the car has it. So we're going to be taking a whole bunch of stuff that we need off of this car for her, for Sharingan, if you guys don't know. But you guys should know if you actually watch the channel. Yeah, this is just more parts that we needed for Sharingan to get it all completed. So maybe when I'm done ripping all this apart, I'll get back out. Wheels rolling away in effect. But yeah, it's a process. This is a process. I don't care whoever you are. If you can build the car within like 3 months, hurrah for you, bro. All the gratitude in the world. Out here, we don't do that, bro. We got lives. So, you know what I mean? This man over here is a Marine. You know what I mean? He don't got a lot of time to work on this car. But when he's done with that stuff, in like 10 years from now, maybe we'll have more time to do exactly what we like to do here. After a crazy ass adventure in the junkyard, finally got all the stuff that we needed. We got a couple of brake lines, the prop valve, the catch canister, and a bracket for the fuel filter. Those are a couple of stuff that we needed for his car, as you already know. We're gonna head back to I'm gonna say Allentown, Northampton, and I'll catch y'all then. So peace. We are back in the garage after like a couple hours. I totally forgot, and my phone is dying like always. I can never keep a battery alive, save my life. Anyway, we finally got the damn brake lines in. Ran into another damn problem. So see this brake line right here that's not attached and in place? Yeah, right. It goes right over here. I don't know if you see my hand back there. Yeah, that hole is too damn big on his master cylinder, and I don't understand why, but that's probably because that shit's ABS and we're trying to run non-ABS stuff on here. So yeah, we got to get a different master cylinder now. So yesterday, actually, we fought to put all the heater core stuff back into the car because I asked a friend of mine to come by and help him out, you know, put in the dash in, because I never touched a Honda dash a day in my life, or an EG for that matter, I should say. Shouldn't even say a Honda dash, but an EG dash, I never took it apart, so I didn't really know what the hell I was looking for. Told him to come by and try to put this all together for us, and he put the dash in, but all the heater core stuff, he didn't put none of that stuff in there, which, I mean, I get it. Yeah, we did tell him this was going to be a race car, but not that much of a race car, dog. Damn. I mean, still trying to drive it around in the winter. How the hell are you going to drive it around like... Nah. Chill, you don't want to do that. And now, again, we're taking it off. Well, I'm not. Alex is taking it off. And, yeah, we're going to try to make this hole a little bigger right there. So... we can get this wire harness in. And we have to get another wire harness because this one is just... yeah, like real bad. Look at all of this. Yo, Tyler, what the hell, dog? You said this was a wire harness. It had a wire harness. But you ain't say I was gonna have to do shit like this. And this. Yeah, trash. But we are going to use it to just demonstrate it, to make it go through there. What's that? No, that is for... oh, that's what I was talking about, yeah, right there. Yeah. Perfect. All right. So, when we get some shit done, I'll catch y'all later. Well, the tow truck's here now. As you can see, we're moving this. We'll get this shit up out of here today. My man's doing his thing. Yo, if y'all need any tow in the Lehigh Valley area, hit them up. a.k.a. towing, bro. They come and tow your shit real quick for you. Trust me. What is going on, everybody? You already know what it is. It's your boy Shaka. We back at it again. Gonna do a little side project on Sharingan, because you already know Sharingan back in action over here. I already got her set up. So let me yeah, I know I still got this safety shield mask. Holy shit. Oh, it's a dragonfly. Okay. We got Sharingan set up on jack stands right now, as you can see. You know, already took the wheels off. We already knocked the spindles out. If that's what they're called, I really don't know, but whatever. That's need to get replaced because these wheel bearings were sounding like straight horrible mess. And before we even put these new brakes and rotors on, that's definitely something we have to change, because why the hell not? You know what I mean? It's getting hot. But I was grinding off the other side of the wheel bearing that's still on the hub. As you can see, this one's still on there. And it looks like they used these before, because I didn't cut that far and my cut was definitely not in that direction. But yeah, I got it off pretty easily. Now trying to do this side, get it all set up and taken off. So when I do that, that's a piece of like something there. Thought that was a cut. But when I get to that part, I'll let you guys know what's up. So I'll be right back. So got the other cut done. Just to show you guys, what I basically just did is just took an angle grinder. This is a 4.5 inch, cutting blade. And I just went on an angle on here and, cut in there. You're gonna clip this a little bit. Just try not to get into this too much. You know what I mean? It's not like it's gonna do crazy damage, just little chips like this. But if you do a crazy cut like this into there, you might just need to replace this, because this might be out of whack then for balancing. But yeah, After that, you just take a, you know, nice hammer and a flathead and literally just take the flathead, put it in a little cut you made, and start trying to smack it side to side and trying to spin it off, because eventually it's gonna come off. You just made the cut to make a grip, you know what I mean, for the flathead. That's all you have to do. So as soon as I'm done with that, I'll be back. Just to show you guys, it literally cracks it for you when you start to stick the flathead in here with a hammer. I started hitting it up here, trying to get it to spin, but it didn't do anything, so I moved it literally down to this, and I hit it like 2 times and it literally split it and spun it downward. So now I'm gonna take that off and show you guys what's next. And we're back at the car. So to explain, you know, how to even take those out, because, you know, I just completely jumped right past that part because, you know, I was just over here starting to work and I was like, you know, I should probably record stuff. But I literally took a 22 socket and I want to say maybe 12-inch extension, and literally put it on the back of here into the back of the spindle there, and literally hit it with that big ass hammer until they popped out. And it almost, I don't know, it popped the ring off of this side, but it's whatever. That's not a problem. They're just gonna come out. I need to just take off these snap rings because that is the next step. So, and to get even to this, you obviously have to take out the axles, the brake, because, you know, that's already gone. It's not even in here because we have no motor. Yeah, I'm gonna go get the snap ring pliers and take the snap ring out and some WD-40, because I'm definitely gonna need that, or some PB blaster. And yeah, so I'll get to that. I'll be right back. Right, so got the other side done too. Took a little bit more persuading, but you seen how it was kind of sticking out a little bit on the edge there. So all I did was just took the big hammer and the flathead and started tapping it around after, you know, spraying it with, you know, some WD-40 because it's rusty as shit. But yeah, now we're gonna set up the wheel bearings. So, oh shit. This is what I get for leaning on this. I'm gonna just bust my ass. But yeah, I'm gonna go set you guys back up so you guys can see me in the process of taking that side off. Put you guys back on the time lapse. So be right back. Well, that's one bearing out. Now we're gonna go get the new one and clean this up. Let me show you guys. Got that bearing all out, so you can see there. Oh, over there. Yeah, that wheel bearing press is freaking awesome for front wheel drives, let me tell you. So now I just have to clean all this gunk up that's inside of here because there's a lot of crap, and re-lube, and then put the new bearings in. So I'll get to that in a minute. I'll be right back. And we are back. All right, got the grease, got it all cleaned out now. Yeah, all-purpose grease. Yeah, it's that cheap shit, but it'll work. All we gotta do is take some grease, dip your finger right up in there, right? And just slab that shizit right up all up in here. Make this nice and smooth. If this was really, sorry about the camera angle. Hey, if this was really rusty for you guys, I would suggest to get like maybe like 240, maybe 260, 280, whatever type of sandpaper grit they really are at the numbers, because I really don't remember right now. But like I believe like 240 would really help to like clean the rust off of this. And then I would probably hit it with like maybe like 3 3 or like 400 grit just to smooth it out, you know, and then you should be good. I wouldn't go too crazy like with pressure, but you know, yeah. We have the wheel bearings, where the hell is it, sitting over there. Already got one out of the box, and yeah, China made. Everything's made from China, just like those coilovers. But yeah, we're going to be pressing this back in there. So I'll set you guys back up for the time lapse, and yeah. The other side, I'm not gonna time lapse it or anything. I'm just gonna do it and then come back to do what else I'm gonna do to this car. But yeah, I'll be back. Me. Installed. All right. Well, I didn't know that was going to be a problem. So, as you can see here, they're way too different damn sizes. Well, that kind of shuts shit down for this video. Well, I'll continue this video when I replace these bearings for the right size. So, I'll be back. What's going on, everybody? You already know we're back at it again on the Sharingan build over here. So where I left off last was putting wheel bearings in. So we kind of ran into a problem. Okay. So our problem was we had this is obviously an EG spindle, if you guys don't know, and that's an EK spindle. You can see that this spot is a lot, the hub is a lot more smaller than this. See the difference? This is the snap ring for this one. That should just tell you, you know, a lot more diameter difference there. But yeah, so we end up using EK spindles. And why not? Because he can upgrade his brakes and get bigger brakes than, well, rotors and brakes than the one that's, you know, originally on the car. We had also another problem with these max speeding rod suspension. For some reason, it was just a little too damn bouncy. I mean, what you expect? They're $200 and like something suspension, so obviously they were going to be a little bumpy. Finally got the springs sitting on the suspension how I want them to be, and they're finally got some damn good tension. Yeah, I'm not too good with coilovers and whatnot, but I mean, I know a little bit something. So for starters, these were the original springs that were inside of this car. Okay, so these are way smaller than this one, just about like maybe a coil, or maybe a full coil, not just half a coil. But anyways, they're a lot much smaller in diameter than this one is, as you can see. This is a lot more bigger. So all I did was just put the original spacer from the strut that this spring came from on here, and then just the adapter spring up here just to hold it. And I shaved down this rubber insert that's right there that goes into here, so that way it actually fit the diameter, because this is bigger, so that's why that was bigger. So I just shaved it down with a grinder. I have a little table grinder, you know, the one that spins on the sides and whatever. But yeah, got those down to get that to fit exactly how I wanted to. Anyway, so I'm gonna go throw these springs back onto the car and yeah, show you guys how that's sitting. Hopefully we get some stiffer spring tension like I was planning on doing from the first part. So I know it doesn't have a motor yet, but trying to reenact something. Weigh like almost 200 pounds. I'm like 195. So I should be able to put some weight on there. But yeah, so I'll be back. Yeah, that's how it's sitting right now. So let's give it a little test bounce. See how she does. Put you guys right here so you can actually see the whole bounce. All right. See, these stiffer springs are actually stiffer. Hey. Hey, that's a lot more stiffer than what it was. I don't know. What you guys think? I still know what you're bouncing. I don't know. That's how she's gonna have to sit for now. Yeah, I gotta actually get going to go pick up the wife. But I'll get back to this another day, so I'll catch y'all later. It's the next day, I should say. Working on Sharingan. So yeah, let's just get right into it. Oh. I got her all set up and jacked up over here. Already got the rear coilovers off because we are going to be changing these springs. So I'm going to show you guys that for the springs that I have. And we're going to be adding this rear sway bar, subframe brace bar and whatnot on here. But the problem, we've never added it before because we needed longer bolts for that reason. But yeah, I have the brakes already off, and yeah. The last thing I have to do to take these brake calipers off is the e-brake and get to that rusty pin that's down there. This one actually has a lock pin in it, the other one did not. But yeah, hopefully I can pop those out. I'm about to go get some WD-40 and some heat and torch those up, and hopefully those pop out. And get a broom so I can clean all this cobweb off of here. Yeah, I had to drill out the old, I don't even know what these screws are even called, but the screws that hold in the rotor. But yeah, sorry about the wind, because, you know, it's hot as balls, so I need the fan on. Yeah, got a little lightheaded, I'm not going to lie, getting up so fast. We're going to go get the torch and some WD-40 for those brake calipers. And find some longer bolts for the subframe brace. Yeah, check this out though. I don't even know what this is. It says like F5 Racing, but yeah, stars. Yeah, and brace bar. Yeah, so I'm gonna go do that. So I'll be right back. Alright, and we're back. Finally got the strut off, and well, we got one finished up over here. But damn, that spring look intense now. You know what I'm saying? Now I got the other one all set up. All I'm missing is to finish grinding this down to literally, you see how that has like this surface on the outside, and then there's this like little curve that's there, and then there's a flat surface. I need to grind all that side down so it gets down to the flat surface, and about like that much from the tip of my finger to the inside, so that way it can actually fit the spring and sit in there like it's supposed to. And we are back. All right, finally got everything all set up. Show y'all that real quick. You got the new rotor, brake pads, and caliper on there. Everything is plugged and played. The only thing I'm missing is the subframe brace. We need to find a longer bolt than this, because this doesn't go as far as it needs to go, so that way it actually touches the backside of, you know, the subframe, like the self-tapping nut that's on the back of this. Yeah, so it's not reaching there, so I have to go to Home Depot and go find some new bolts that are gonna fit for this. But yeah, so I'm just gonna leave that like that. But yeah, the other side is all together. Rotor, brake pad, caliper, struts in there. I just have to put the lower control arm, but like I said, I can wait. So I'll be back. I'll be going to Home Depot, like I said, so I'll be back. All right, and we are back from Home Depot and you know, duties. Life duties. Got some bolts and some tap-in screws, because I need some tap-in screws. So trying to fit this subframe brace in, and for some reason I couldn't get it in here, like I was saying, because I needed longer bolts. So hopefully these freaking bolts that I got are long enough, and it's right in here. Would you look at that? They tread. So I'll be right back. What's going on? Alright, we're back over here. Had to go get some light because, you know, yeah, I know, ghetto light, but it's gonna work for now. So I was trying to put the subframe in, and subframe brace, I mean, and it's kind of not like lining up the way I want it to. Like, it's like almost there. Like, it literally fits on one side. Then I try to put the other bolts on the other side and they're off. So as you can see, all these shavings, yeah, I did some expanding to the 3 hoses there on each side. That way I have more space to put it side to side. So I'm gonna clean all these damn shavings off of here and try to mount this back up. So give me a second, I'll be back. All right, so trying to line this back up over here. I got 2 bolts in over there, and that bottom one, as you can see, lines up pretty good. The lower control arm isn't lined up, it's like off. You know what I'm saying? But on this side over here, the bolts are like at an angle, completely off. That's I'm like, this thing just don't fit for this. And yeah, it's not going on. So I wasted a lot of time here today. Going to go buy bolts and all this bull shakalaka crap. Jesus Christ. All right, so I'm just gonna put these bolts back in there. And well, actually, we're gonna actually try to put this. We're gonna put this on here at least. Give us some flashiness. So give me a second, I'll be back. Oh yeah. At least we got that in there. We do need the subframe brace because that just looks empty there. But hey, at least that's in there, the lower brace. But yeah. Still gotta hit that bolt up and the lower controller. So I'm gonna tighten the rest of these bolts up, put the wheels on it, and drop it. And give it a bounce test, because these newer springs up in there, I don't know if they're 13K, quote unquote. That's what it says on the spring. But we'll find out. All right, guys. So we got the car fully on the floor now, and I gotta tell you, it's pretty stiff, man. It's pretty stiff. Let me set you guys up somewhere. Probably the light on. Just check it out. Yeah, that's some stiff boy shit right there. Oh yeah, I'm hyped. So those 13K springs off that BMW X3 2005 coilovers. They did the magic right now. I'm gonna tell you that right now. They did the magic. Like, hey, oh man, I'm hyped. I know y'all can't really see much because it's kind of dark in here, but got the car sitting on all fours again. Finally done with the suspension. I really don't know what's next on the agenda. I think we have to go get more parts, but yeah, we can actually get the transmission together and thrown inside of here and the motor put in here and start doing, well, okay. Scratch all of that. We need to reinstall the damn dash and the heater core system back into the car. That's one. Put the dash back in, put the steering column back in, and then after that, we need to finish the wire tuck that we were doing. Tucking the wires over here for the headlight and on the other side, and then relocating the battery to the trunk. So we have to go and do that too still. So yeah, there's a couple of things that we have to get, you know, done still to this car, but you know, little by little, man. You know, you can't always, you know, go 100% on your projects, and I'm one of those guys that I wish I could, but I can't, because, you know, life gives you lemons, you gotta make lemonade, and you don't got enough time to be sipping iced tea. Feel me? That makes any sense. But yeah, right now let me sip my iced tea. That's what I'm doing, and doing a little bit of work here and there as I can for, you know, our project cars for the channel. Yeah, let me just show you that subframe brace one more time. Well, the lower brace bar one more time, and how the suspension is looking. Yeah, she sound nice now. But next thing to do here is to actually, well, I ordered the brake line hoses because we need 2 for the front, but I'm just going to replace all 4 of them and then start bleeding it, and hopefully, you know, we get some e-brake action going on. But so far for right now, doing pretty good with the little Sharingan EG build over here. But like I said, the dash is like one of the main things we have to get to go and knock down next. Because as soon as we knock down the dash, we can pay more attention to actually putting in the rest of the stuff that the car needs. Because right now the car is sitting how it's supposed to be sitting. It has all its panels. It just needs a paint job, but we're not worried about that for right now. We're just trying to get the car rolling and, you know, possibly driving soon. So that's the goal. What's going on, everybody? Just a quick little video here. So you know how all like 90 Civics, you know, 2000, whatever, have this AC system airbox. Let me show you guys right here. Yeah. So when you're inside of the car, this is basically what you're looking at. Ooh. Right? That's what you're looking at from the inside of the car. Right? And on the outside of the car, that's what you see. On the outside, it's just this, and the AC lines going to it. Obviously, that's the AC condenser, bull crap, yada, yada, yada. So, when you delete your AC system, that's still sitting in your car, right? So, like, why do you need that? So, you can actually open this up, because, you know, there's only a couple of screws to take that off, a couple clips, whatever, and yank out the whole AC system. As you can see that this one is empty. And on top of that, you know how you can do a fuse box tuck, you know, you throw it into the a glove box. But, you know, some people use their glove box. You don't want to stuff your glove box with there. So I'm coming up with a little bit of an invention to see if it works, you know what I mean? But yeah, so this is the little displacement of what I have going on here. So all I did was literally just cut this whole section out right here. I just cut that all out, and I'm trying to get a little template. I made out of cardboard for right now because that's all I have. But I may end up getting, you know, some stronger plastic that I can probably bend into this shape, and just epoxying this shit on the corners, you know, just like completely around it until it seals it up. Because then you come over here to the car that we have all torn apart, looking all crazy. I'm in the process of trying to figure out where all these damn wire harnesses go, how they plug in and play together. Which, you know, it's driving me insane, but I'm getting there. And as you can see that, you know, that's where this would go. Let me remove these cables real quick. I already tucked the ABS. I mean, the ABS. Is it? Oh yeah, I did. I'm lying. This is the ABS control wire harness that I'm just tucking over here in this corner as far back as I can right now. The wire harness, we end up throwing it through here. I do have to extend the fuse box wire, but I wanted to see if I could throw all of this sitting up on top of there, you know. And this actually is supposed to get stretched out and back out there, because this goes to the catch canister. Anywho, yeah, so I'm gonna go try to put this in, and I'll show you guys exactly how that looks. Give me a second, I'll be back. All right, check it out. Let me turn some more light on so y'all can really see up in here. Yeah, so there's the fuse box tucked in the little spot like I was saying. When I actually do make the template, this actually sits in here like perfectly, where it's like, you know, not touching anything. Yeah, you're just gonna have to go in here and slide the fuse box out, get to whatever you have to get to by dropping the actual glove box, but it will be accessible to get to at least. All you have to do is extend this wire, and obviously we're tucking the battery to the trunk, so I'm not really worried about this wire that goes on the inside here. You know that this one goes on the inside because this one has this little extra tab here. As you can see, that section has a little insert for the tab. This one does not. But yeah, that's our little secret fuse box location, tucked in nice away. It's gonna be fire. All right, y'all seen that. Yeah, it's been a long time, you know, trying to get everything for this car, and we're still waiting on one more piece. Well, I lied. We're still waiting on one more piece to put the motor and engine finally into the car. But we still have a lot of stuff that we need to get. We still need the wire harnesses for the headlights, because there's a lot of things missing here, as you can see. I just feel like he should just get a new one, and then we should be okay. And the same thing for the passenger side headlight, which is kind of underneath the clutch right now. There's a whole bunch of wires just clipped off and missing. I don't want to deal with none of that, okay? So to get it running, I just told him that he should just probably get a new wire harnesses for both of those. Luckily, working on White Girl's project over here, I had to get a new wire harness. So we have a spare wire harness we can use and clip, and, you know, I mean, use stuff that he's missing. He's only missing 4 clips literally in this area, and they're like for VTEC and sensor, the thermostat sensor, some other shit over there. But yeah, like simple stuff that, you know, I mean, I can take off from that single cam wire harness, put it on his, and everything should plug and play, hopefully. That's what I'm hoping for. But yeah, there's that. You know, we had kind of an issue trying to get these wheel bearings situated, but you guys seen that. Yeah, right now we had to have, wow, we had to bring the car over here because of the whole not having a garage anymore to keep this over there. So I decided to just bring it to my house, because, you know, it's better, just safer here. And I can work on it when I need to work on it, whenever I can, because I told him, you know, I'll try to help him out as much as possible. The last thing we did do that we didn't record, yeah, we got his motor all cleaned up, as you've seen, but we just have it sitting back here for right now, and he cleaned up the transmission. Like I said, we're just missing the freaking shift fork that literally goes in the sensor right here against that. That goes in the sensor, that goes right there. Y'all already know. Yeah, we didn't have that, so we were kind of asked out on how the hell we're gonna bolt the tranny and motor together without that. So I was like, there's no point, just let's just clean it up and just, you know, make it look decent for right now, and then we'll worry about that. So we're waiting for that to come in the mail. I gotta check if he actually ordered that or not, so then that we can get back on this project. But like I said, it's a project, my guys. You know, it's not something that's just gonna be built overnight. I mean, yeah, granted, some channels, you guys can build projects in like 3-4 days. That's what I say to you guys. Fantastic. And for whoever else that, you know, can build a car in 3-4 days, awesome for you, man. We're not doing that here, obviously. It's a process built. So we're gonna take our time, because it's a learning process, same way as it's, you know, trying to finish this up. But yeah, man, there's a couple of more stuff that needs to get done here. What we're trying to do right now is get the motor and transmission set up and put it inside the car, get every wire harness, everything, the dash all put back together, everything running how it's supposed to run, and not worry about cosmetic stuff right now, and just trying to see if we can get the car to start. As soon as we get the car to start, you know it's tear down for painting, because we did start shaving down. That was like one of the first things we did, because, you know, I thought it was a cool idea to actually paint the engine bay before we even got the motor in here, and, you know, that was just a dumbass idea. Yeah, it was cool if we already had everything for the motor and the motor was put together and everything was just going to get dropped in here and that's it. But no, we had to buy this, but, you know, I'm not going over that. The last thing we have to do is get a new master cylinder, because this master cylinder does not fit for this one. As you can see here, this line is a little too damn small. This fit in there and it's leaking. But yeah, I mean, I did put brake fluid in here thinking that that would help, but forgot this was an ABS one, so we have to change that. But yeah, man, we're trying to get this project going as much as possible. We already have all the motor mounts, literally stuff that we were missing, like bolts for the engine. Got some eBay motor mounts, and they just look pretty. All the gaskets, because he didn't have any of these gaskets for the intake, the exhaust, and the thermostat. I mean, the thermostat for the throttle body. He had none of those, so we had to go and order that. And I just told him that he's just better off getting a new clutch kit, so we got one of those brand new XTD stage 2 clutch kits inside this box right here. You know, full clutch kit with the clutch right there. Put that to the side real quick. Oh, and ARP pressure plate bolts, because he didn't have any stock ones because the car was never put together. So yeah, you know, we have to do it. Get the low red. Supposedly stage 2. Like I told him, stage 2, stage 3 don't really do shit. But that right there, that's pretty. Little lightweight flywheel. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna do anything, but it probably might. So we'll see. But got everything that he needs to put this freaking motor together. Is just time consuming. But you know, I just wanted to give you guys a little update on where we're at with this project. So yeah, like I said, this is where it sits for right now. We are planning to do some lightweight reduction here, like I said, afterwards, but we're gonna get into that when the car's running. We're not gonna worry about stuff like that. We won't worry about that when we get the cosmetics aspect going here, because then, you know, that makes sense. Then we can paint the 2 extra doors that we have back there that we're gonna use for light doors. We're gonna end up cutting that. The extra hood that he has here, cut that too. He doesn't have a trunk lid, but you know, it's all good. We cut weight where we can. And it's an EG. They're not that heavy factory. Never checked to see how much it actually weighed. Damn. This is $34.90. I appreciate you guys following the channel. You already know. You know, y'all, like I always say, y'all the real goats. Yeah, just keep up with the channel, man. That's all I got to say, to be honest. You know, sooner or later we're gonna get into it. Y'all gonna be seeing this car on the road eventually. I don't know when, but you know, eventually. That's what I keep saying about this one, and this one's still sitting here. Oh man, I feel like it's me. I have a issue where I don't like to finish my project half-assed. Like, if I'm gonna do a project, I want it to be complete and like full. You know what I'm saying? When it's done, it's good. But that's why I'm not even worried about my project. Beastie, she can sit there for you know what I mean, however long. But back to this one over here. Trying to help him out get this shit done, because I know he really would love to drive this car around and learn how to drive stick, because he needs to learn how to drive stick also. But yeah, I don't got much else to say. I'm gonna close the video out here because I gotta get actually back to work on a white girl over there. Yeah, I don't got much else to say. Y'all take it easy. Peace.